Hello everyone and welcome to Frogs, Fleas, and Painted Cubes 3.2. Yesterday we were exploring triangular numbers and coming up with equations for that. Today we will be able to correctly explore another quadratic relationship and write an equation for it. Our aces for 3.2 are numbers 10, 38 through 43, and 45. So in 3-2, we're going to start out with counting handshakes, which is going to be another quadratic function. As most of you know, after sporting events, a lot of times teams line up and walk past each other and shake each other's hands. And then sometimes when teams want to, in victory or just in excitement, a lot of times they'll give each other on their own team high fives. So over here it says how many handshakes occur between two teams at the end of a game. Well, to give you an example, here we have two 4-person teams. Each person on one team shakes hands with each person on the other team. How many handshakes are there going to be? Well, I've made two different teams here, one blue team, one purple team, and let's count the handshakes because I drew a visual here because sometimes that helps me to see patterns, so it might help you as well. So this person's going to shake hands with this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So he had, or she had, 4 handshakes. This teammate is also going to have 4 handshakes, as is this one, shaking 4 people's hands, and this person is also going to shake 4 people's hands. And in doing that, then each of these people on the purple team shook 4 people's hands. So how many total handshakes were there? Well, this had 4, 8, 12, 16. Well, maybe you can see the pattern there with that. Looks to me like we had 4 people here and 4 people here. There should be a commonality with that 16. As we get into our problem, it has us try some other cases. 2 teams have the same number of players. How many handshakes will take place between 2 5-player teams and between 2 10-player teams? So here I have 2 different 5-player teams. You could do the same thing we did back on the other page, or any other problem-solving ways you want to go about it. Once you've done that, once you've figured out how many for 5 and 10, then come up with an equation of handshakes of H between 2 n-numbered player teams. Part B changes it up a little bit. We want to see how many handshakes will take place between a 7-player team and a 6-player team, meaning one team has one less person or one more person than the other team. We also want to figure it out for a 9-player and an 8-player team. Again, I've drawn a visual for you here. You can go ahead and pause the video and if you want, or make your own a visual to try to help you out with this. And again, we want to write an equation for the number of handshakes between the two teams. And then in part C, each member of a team gives a high five to each teammate. So this is our third case. Now it's different. Now we're high-fiving each other. How many high fives will take place among a team with 4 members, among a team with 8 members, and then again, write an equation for that. So we're really looking for patterns in all 3 of these cases. Given a couple examples for each one, and then look at your patterns. Finally, in part D, compare the 3 equations from questions A through C, and then determine whether they represent quadratic functions and explain why or why not. That's it for 3-2, and our aces again are 10, 38 through 43, and 45. Look forward to hearing your comments and questions in class.